Today I'm going to tell you a spine-chilling story. Make sure you watch until the end because this story is scary, emotional, and full of suspense. Night had fallen over the city, and the streets were shrouded in silence. Rain drummed heavily against the windows, while the flickering streetlights cast pale, wavering light in the darkness. Emily, 25, sat alone in her small, cluttered apartment. She had checked her phone over and over. No messages, no calls. The silence was so deep that she could hear her own breathing, and it only heightened her unease. Suddenly, the electricity went out. The apartment was swallowed by darkness and stillness. Panicking, Emily reached for her phone, and in the dim glow of the screen, she noticed shadows moving in the corners of the room. A whisper floated through the darkness, "Emily." Her heart raced. She stepped back, but the hallway was empty. In desperation, she called her friend Michael. 27, calm and reassuring, though his voice trembled slightly over the phone. "Stay calm, Emily. Maybe it's just the storm, but I'm coming to you." Michael hit the road as the rain poured harder. Lightning flashed across the windshield, illuminating the streets in dramatic bursts, making the shadows dance eerily. Meanwhile, Emily wandered through the dark corridors of the apartment, feeling the shadows move, as if alive, following her. The doorbell rang suddenly. Standing there was a stranger named Lucas, his face obscured by shadows, his eyes glinting strangely. "I can help you," he said. Emily froze, torn between fear and suspicion, then ran. The corridor seemed like a labyrinth. Every corner felt like a dead end. She heard Michael's voice calling somewhere, but she couldn't find him. In her hand, an old broken necklace appeared, an artifact pointing to a secret from the past. The shadows grew closer. Rooms and hallways seemed to shift and twist on their own. Emily sensed a figure behind her, breathing heavy and close, though she couldn't see it clearly. Holding the necklace, Emily began to see apparitions from the past. Her younger sister Sarah, who had disappeared at age 7, appeared hiding in the apartment. Guilt and sorrow weighed heavily on Emily's face as she relived the pain of the past. "Sarah, I will find you," she whispered, tears streaming down her face. Then, from the depths of the apartment, a child's voice echoed, "Mom, why did you leave me?" Emily's heart ached unbearably. Shadows swirled, darkness crept from the walls, and whispering voices surrounded her. When Michael finally arrived, Emily was nearly collapsing, yet the shadows refused to leave. The corridor shifted as if alive, and every step felt perilous. They moved toward the basement, where an old door creaked open on its own, revealing a dark room. Inside were Sarah's childhood toys, broken furniture, and personal belongings left behind. As Emily stepped inside, the necklace glowed faintly, and in the center of the room, Lucas's face appeared, an echo of the past carrying its own curse. "While you chase the past, you must now face the truth," a cold voice said. Emily gripped the necklace tightly. Michael stood in front of her, protective, but the sorrow and trauma in her eyes were unmistakable. Shadows and whispers continued to dance around the room. Taking a deep breath, Emily decided to confront the painful memories of her past. As dawn broke, the rain had stopped. Emily and Michael stood outside the apartment. Emily held the necklace tightly, the shadows of the past still faintly lingering, yet a glimmer of hope remained. "I'm not alone anymore, but the memories will always stay with me," she said. The apartment stood silently in the morning light, eerie yet calm. Inside Emily, both fear and hope had blossomed, though the darkness of the past had not completely vanished. The beginning of a new day offered a small sign of peace,